Hi guys, this is Goddess Vicky, Victoria Jones, aka Goddess Vicky. And if you guys are already following me on Instagram at xgoddessvickyx, hi again. If you're new to my channel and to my page, I am a tarot card reader. I'm an intuitive reader. I also am a full-time Wiccan. I practice magic and rituals and therefore after a lot more stuff on top of that for my personal work, my professional work, and etc. So today I'm going to bring you guys through the new moon reading in Virgo. The new moon is actually started on a very special time this year. It is through the 999 portal because it's September 9th, 2018. So this portal is extremely special because it's a great time to basically let go of what is still holding you back from what you're supposed to be doing and how to push forward and move forward into what you're looking to have done in the near future. I'm going to try to keep this reading really short just because of the fact it is a new moon. My body is actually taking in some of the messages, and I'm taking in a lot of messages this new moon. So I'm going to try to keep this short, simple, to the point. If you guys are interested in a consultation at all, a tarot reading, if you're looking to get into magic and you're unsure about it, make sure you check out my other videos I'm going to be having soon, explain fully on my personal intake on witchcraft, on the Wiccan path, different deities, different pantheons. I actually grew up with a very big history major, so that's a very big advantage to me because I actually do know a lot about a lot of different pantheons and how to kind of start and depending on what kind of realm that you're trying to utilize your skills in, as far as like a green witch, electric, solitary, stuff like that. So but anyway, on to the reading. Before I want to start this reading, I wanted to make sure everyone's mind and spirit is cleared. So I just want you guys to take a couple minutes to take in a couple of breaths, so that way you can clear out what you need to clear out and bring in what you need to bring in. So you can close your eyes and you're gonna make sure you breathe from your stomach, your abdomen, and not from your chest, because that's where anxiety lives, and you do not want anxiety to dwell in your house of spirituality. So you're gonna close your eyes, you can breathe in. One more time. Okay. Now, I'm going to start off with a little passage or prayer. Dear spirits, we ask that you at this time send us any messages that are needed to be received. May you light our paths. May you clear our ways. May, if it is intentionally or non intentional, that we can see how to resolve our problems, see our resolutions, see our lights at the end of our tunnels. Blessed be. So now, for the first card for this new moon tarot is, get myself a little organized here, sorry. Gotta deal with me, guys. Gotta deal with me. So the first card that I pulled for this reading is the Queen of Spades. Queen of Spades is a person that represents a woman who is connected to your worries or problems. She's usually independent, has very high standards, a cool and distant and dignified air about her. As the situation this card represents putting a painful past behind you, overcoming a difficult solution with a radical and objective, and being comfortable alone. This card may also suggest doing things your way, even if it means going against the group. So with this card, what I pick up is that this card is basically representing you as a person. This card is representing the stuff that you're still holding on to, that you're still allowing you, basically the anchors that you're allowing to weigh yourself down. You're a mermaid, you're a mockingbird, and you have this anchor tied to your tail. You have this weight tied to your ankle, and you want to fly and you want to be free, but you're weighing yourself down from becoming that independent person, that person that has high standards for themselves because the outside influences or influences due to your own personal being. Five of Diamonds is you're in a state of financial flux and may feel isolated from others, a time of crisis, the insecurity, you may feel separate from a group or left out of the cold. So what this card represents in correlation to the first card, about to fall, is that basically, I know that's distracting me for 2 seconds, but let me bring myself back. Basically, you're going through a time of crisis of feeling insecurity. That's that anchor. That's basically like the Queen of Spades is basically that butterfly, that mermaid, that mockingbird. And the Five of Diamonds is literally the anchor that's trying to weigh you down, trying to keep you from flying. And it's your insecurities, it's your doubts that you keep putting into your own head over and over and over again instead of letting it go. You're causing yourself to weigh yourself down, which goes in tune with Three of Spades. You're in a self-destructive pattern and feeling a sense of disappointment and heartbreak, a three-sided conflict, a painful but necessary separation. Now, when we hear painful but necessary separation, when we hear the three-sided conflict is his, hers, and the truth. You see things from one perspective, and then you may see things from another perspective, but if you don't put them both together, you will not see everything in unified way to be able to get the whole entire picture. Do not mind me if I start rambling on. I'm going to make all types of mistakes today. Who cares? We're going to move on with the show. So basically, you need to realize that the plans that you have right now, what you're working towards, is you're trying to free yourself of those bad habits, of those anchors that are weighing you down, because literally the spirits are telling you you need to cut those ties, you need to set yourself free. So next card up, which goes with Queen of Clubs. Person represents a woman who's connected to your goals and ambitions, who is passionate, self-determined, and sometimes bossy. This is the woman that with considerable personal power, a woman who in charge or in a leadership position. This is where you want to be. You want to be in that higher position. You want to be in you want to be able to be in a high enough elevation in life where you can literally set your own path, when you can light your own way, and you can do whatever you need to do because you're the boss in order to get what needs to be done. So that way you can move on with the show. And Five of Spades, you're in a state of conflict with others or your environment, a sense of the humiliation and defeat, striking out at others with anger and revenge, thinking that you could do everything by yourself. Now this goes back in reflection to what I said earlier. When you're in a state of conflict, when you're in your own personal space and you fill that personal space with dark clouds, you fill that personal space with worries, you fill that personal space with things you don't necessarily need, and then you're striking out on everybody else because you can't get your shit together, because you can't hold on to what you're trying to hold on to and keep that inside of everything, and you're just letting that out and you're lashing out because of it, because you're not sure where you want to be, because you have all these problems that you keep wanting to hold on to even though you have the chance to be independent. You feel like you're in a financial flux because you want to be isolated from everybody because you're scared to let your true self shine. You're in a self-destructive pattern because you're not looking at the whole picture entirely. You know what you want. You know how to get there. You just need to push through to figure out what you need to do. Because if not, you're going to stay in this state of conflict with yourself. You're going to continue to lash out and you're going to continue to do what you need to do because you don't want to reach out and be bold, because you don't want to be brave, because you don't want to do what is necessary. Like the goddess pool. Boldness. You're afraid to be bold. Freya represents conquering your fears when you feel like you can't conquer anything else. Freya's message is do not play it safe right now. Instead, take bold action in the direction of your heart's true desire. Success comes from not timidity, but from committing yourself fully to realizing your dream. Hold a clear attention of the success and it shall come about. Enjoy the excitement of taking risks, of being bold and being daring. You guys have to take risks right now. A lot of people are going through a lot of, well, the retrogrades have me feel like my head is stuck in the sand. The retrogrades and what's going on has me feel like, even me personally, that you feel like you're stuck and you can't move. Well, the spirits are literally telling you today, 999, long as you let go what you need to let go, long as you're bold enough to stand up for what you need to stand up for, and that's for what you want in your heart and your true desire, no matter what anybody else thinks, what anybody else says, nothing of that matters. Because at the end of the day, if you're not taking this time and establishing what you want for yourself, no matter what it is, if you want to be an artist, if you want to be a lawyer, if you want to be a teacher, if you want to be a pet rescuer, if you want to be a professional writer, it doesn't matter what it is. Let yourself do that. Take those chances. Be bold. Be courageous, because you're that mockingbird that's in the cage, but you're not realizing that. You're the one that put yourself in the cage. So you walked into the cage and you closed the door behind you, not realizing that you have the key to open that door so you could fly. But you keep in your head and in your heart, keep thinking that you have to keep weighing yourself down and just stay in the cage singing. Sorry, I'm just really annoyed by the fact that my ring keeps turning. I know the spirit's doing that. It's trying to keep me on focus. But anyway, so by doing that, you're caging yourself in, and you're not allowing yourself to be free. You're not allowing yourself to prosper. You're not allowing yourself to do what needs to be done, so that way you can elevate yourself and elevate your spirit to the place where you need to be. So that is the reading for a new moon in Virgo. Basically, what I take from the spirits is now is the time. The full moon in Virgo was the time to prep, was the time to organize, was the time to be like, you know what, let me start thinking about what I actually want. Now is the time to figure out exactly, okay, you know what, this stuff is not working and it's never worked, no matter what it is. And now you can actually look and be like, okay, now I'm organized. Now I know what doesn't work for me. Now let me do what I know in my heart might work for me. And if that doesn't work, it's fine. You can always scrap that up and try again. That's the privilege of being able to wake up every single day and have a new life daily. So, hope you guys enjoy that reading. Hope you guys take from it. Be sure to share. Be sure to email me if you have any questions, you want a personal reading, consultation, anything like that. Make sure you follow my Instagram page. I will have it listed below. And I hope everyone has a blessed new moon. I hope everyone that is taking in as much as possible from these portals, taking everything. It's going to take a couple of days to process afterwards for you to be able to get a sense of what you're actually taking in. And trust me, myself, I have a bunch of stuff that I'm processing through my head. Actually, you can see my eye kind of twitching while I'm processing the information while I'm telling you guys. So, but I will have more videos soon about lots of different topics that I want to talk about to help spread love, peace, enlightenment, and knowledge and magic to the world. So this is Goddess Vicky signing out. Everyone have a blessed and a prosperous new moon.